get an idea.
Let me go ahead and just make one of each.
Yep. Go ahead and craft a bunch of those. Well, that's the EX Ops armor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show it all
That's
off.
like the UC stuff.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for those unfamiliar with EX, it's it allows you to acquire elite versions of a lot of the base game armors. They're in some cases variant textures, but in some cases it changed the armor up a little bit as well. Give it a different look. The idea really though is to give a little bit of variation in like the upper level armor. And these armors can be worn by enemies, so you'll find them as you go up in levels. Enemies that you encounter, and you know, friendly NPCs as well, will begin to start wearing elite versions of their original armor sets. Right, so you know, you'll see UC Marines in the wild wearing the EX Ops armor instead, or you'll see Varun wearing the elite Varun set instead of the regular Varun set.
Okay. So which should I try first?
Just, you know, you can go down the list if you want.
Okay.
As you can see, I think there's a lot.
Yeah, I really like the Mark II.
Yeah, and they have better stats because the intention there is for similar in the way in the philosophy behind Darkstar, in that it allows you to as you level up to not stagnate in the kind of equipment you use and encounter, and to also make sure that the enemies don't stagnate either.
Is there any kind of special stats on these, like linings and all that kind of stuff, like you did for the others? Or
The elite, yeah. So the EX Elite is a bit different. It has the half plates on them that you can put on. If you go to the spacesuit.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay.
So if you if you go to modify the EX Elite spacesuit. Yep.
Wow.
They're expensive, but if you take a look at the stat boost on it, that's why.
Okay. Oh yeah, right.
And then if you take a look at what it looks like, if you back out, you'll see that it adds this like transparent half shield.
Hold on.
But yeah, you gotta actually go to inventory and under spacesuits, turn off the hide. So if you hit T, it'll show it'll allow you to show spacesuits in breathable areas. See where it says it says show spacesuits in settlements, T. Yeah. And then you can do the same thing for helmets.
Right.
If you hit there you go. Yep. I'm watching the stream, so there's going to be a few second delay in my response to anything viewed. So, in version 1.0, this is the only piece of armor that has something like that. But people really liked it, and I wanted give a way to like have a way to have something like that for any spacesuit. So that's where the concept of EX phasic plating came in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want, you can actually go and craft one of those.
Okay.
Although actually, yeah, you need you'll need the research for it to show up. Unless you want to do console commands or something.
I think that I'll be able to do it because of the mod I have.
It's under craft armor because there's no Mark II.
Okay.
Basic plating doesn't have a Mark II. Yeah, because there are no quality levels on basic plating.
Oh, So how do I acquire it?
So, yeah, so it'll show up the second you finish the research on the UC stuff. And this is available in version 2, the update that's coming up.
Oh, I thought I did that. Hold on. Craft armor.
Yeah, it's not enhanced armor; it's craft armor. But like I said, you need to have the research done for it to show up. If you know that you can research from the EX Fabricator.
No.
Yeah, go to the Fabricator and scroll down to Other.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Scroll all the way down. There, Research Station. Right, and
why don't I have none of it done? That's weird.
There you
I
go.
should have some of it done.
There, you can.
Huh.
Yeah, complete all of the do the UC ones. So complete the EX Ops.
Yeah, it doesn't count
Let's
if it's
see.
Mark II. I don't think.
Yeah, EX Ops armor. So it was below the operative outfit. There you go. That one. Yep.
Yeah, it won't let me do any of
Yes.
it.
It won't?
Nope. It doesn't count the Mark II stuff. It has to be like a. Yeah.
Oh, I thought because you have that mod where you don't have to put in ingredients. I guess it doesn't work
it
for
doesn't.
research, does
No.
it?
So.
You're gonna have to console it.
Yeah. All right. So what do I?
Yeah, bring up the console.
Okay. Help. Blep. Isn't it blep for
Yeah,
wep?
just typing. No. That'll be weapons. Help. Just type help phasic. PHASIC. Yeah, help PHASIC for ARMO.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Help.
Yeah, that's.
Do you see it in here or no?
Oh well, yeah, but I
Basic.
mean that's gonna bring up all kinds of different
Okay.
types of stuff.
So ARMO.
Wait a minute, it's right there. It's right there. See what it says? It says EX phasic plating. So now you want to do player.add item.
Okay. Player. Dot add.
Dot add
item.
FE032. I can't read that. 9A9 is it?
A9. Yep. 1.
Yep.
Yeah. To put 'em-
Space 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Or give yourself like 10 of them if you want.
I think-
Well, that way you can, pre set a bunch of them to different colors and show what they all look like.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
That way you don't have to go back to the armor modifying station to see it every time.
Okay. There we go. All right. So.
Now you can go
now
to
you can
modify
just-
armor and make some, change some of them, set their colors.
Yeah. Okay, so
You know, the armor workbench is also available at the
oh, I
EXR
know, I
Theater.
know. It's just
I have it.
a one step, yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's true. That is
what
true. Phasic plating. There you go.
okay. Default
They're very
skin,
valuable.
magenta, cyan. All right, let's just go down the bottom. Start at the top. Now, which thing is meant to go with this? Like which armor?
Any armor.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's an item that you can equip with any armor.
So can I change all the colors of like the bounty hunter and all that now?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, hold on. All right, we got this here. I love the bounty hunter. I've been wearing that.
Yeah. Then yeah, unfortunately the EX Elite, the one you're wearing right now, I didn't do skins for.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at everything and see which one.
The EX Elite and the EX Ops I didn't do skins for, but the Mantis, oh yeah, that's got skins. Rangers got skins. Shock Troops got skins.
You know, you need to do a Mantis replacer standalone too, because people would love that. So terrible looking. Looks like an old lady put it together, and I mean, totally does. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go Mantis here. Now okay, so the phasic armor is gonna be under this, right?
Yeah, it's actually under the helmet.
It's under helmets. Okay.
Yeah. I originally had it under spacesuit, which you'd think makes more sense, right? The problem with that is, if you have,
Okay.
like hide it, what's his face? If you unequip your regular spacesuit, but have phasic plating still equipped, the game thinks you still have a spacesuit equipped, and so you don't have a body.
Oh.
so I couldn't make it a spacesuit. So yeah,
How do you
so
change
I changed it to helmets.
How do you change the color of the spacesuit then?
Yeah, you just go to modify armor, click on the spacesuit, and then pick a different skin.
Is it under skin? Okay.
Yeah, but the Elite doesn't have it. Try the Bounty Hunter, one of the ones that does have
okay.
different skins.
Okay.
Yeah, the EX Elite armor doesn't have skins, and neither do the EX Ops.
Oh, I thought I saw the Mantis having different color
Oh, it does.
helmets.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong Mantis. Hold on. I'm wearing the wrong armor spacesuit.
Yeah, the spacesuit is the EX Elite.
I was trying to wear this one. Okay. So let's make sure I have the right
Elite
stuff
Mantis,
on.
there you go.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to wear. I thought I was wearing the right thing. Sorry about that.
Don't forget the boost pack. Yep, make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I checked.
So that's the base one.
All right, so I got the E-phasic plane. Elite Mantis backpack. Okay, skin. Astral Warrior. Oh, fuck yeah. That's all. I'm gonna be extra fabulous.
There you go.
Extra fabulous. Holy cow.
This was a Briar request.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, I got to do this for all of them.
That's
this
funny.
is too good.
Wait, I don't think I did the spacesuit.
You didn't do the spacesuit. I mean, that's the most important. You got to do
I
the
know,
spacesuit.
right. I wish the light was better in this particular area. It's just I have too many things I'm wearing, so it's like, okay, Elite spacesuit, there we go. Astral Warrior.
And the alt version of it just has the colors reversed.
That's funny.
So where, it has the cyan and the magenta parts flipped.
Wow. This is definitely gonna be my Mantis outfit, though. I mean, not these particular colors for me. But that's
What? You
funny.
don't love magenta?
You know, it's funny. It's like, yes, I'm a girl, but I was the girl that played in the creek and caught crawdads and played kickball in the backyard. So my mom used to have to
Doesn't
make.
mean you can't love magenta.
You know what's funny is I'm not a fan of magenta, but I do like the green. That's actually, let me try the alt one because I'd probably like that better.
Yeah, cyan. Yeah, cyan.
Mantis is alt. Yeah, I'd
The
probably like.
cyan's got it. In metal when it's metallic like that, it does have more
Yeah,
of like a green tint, I think, to it.
yeah. The teal is
Like
like
a blue. It's
my
a blue
favorite
green.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that way better. Cool. Actually, that's not terrible. I mean, like that. Actually, because I really like the light. I like the
Well,
blue
you
light.
you didn't get the helmet. The helmet will flip too.
Oh, the helmet will? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you do the alt for all of it, then
Okay.
yeah. So the
Go down.
yeah, it'll change it so that most of the helmet is cyan and the color of the visor is magenta instead.
Oh, no, I want more. I want as much blue as possible. Okay.
Oh well, yeah. Then just use the Astral Warrior pack with this,
Yeah.
and then for the helmet,
Astral Warrior alt.
use alt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funny. Alright, let's try a different color. Okay, E-basic plating. Again.
For this one, yeah, either the magenta or the cyan will work nicely for the plating.
Oh, I was gonna go to the blue. Let's see.
Oh, by the way, so take a look at the phase tuners. You might like this. Blue
Yeah, I
is
was
going
gonna
to be a
ask you
dark
about.
blue.
That's okay. Power tune. Oh wow. Stealth. I have that like all maxed out.
There's
Gravity.
a
Pretty
gravity tuner.
sweet.
You might like that one.
Nah, this is.
Did you see the gravity tuner?
Yeah, that's what I'm all about right there.
Well, I
Carry
mean, if you
weight.
like to move quickly,
Yeah,
you got move speed up 30% under the chrono trigger.
that's so funny.
Chrono trigger. I said trigger.
Tuner.
Yeah, no, that was a great game, but no, this is a chrono tuner, not trigger.
General.
And
All
then
right,
there's
so tell me
plating.
about this. So, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
the
that's everything.
generalized is weak sauce.
Okay, so it's better to pick one.
Yeah, so you'll get 500 in one category.
Wow. Seems like mostly people hit you with this stuff. All right. So, if you just came in, I just noticed we got a bunch of people come in. This is Wurblebeep, otherwise known in the Darkstar Discord as Twinkles McKitten, and he is the maker of Gorefield, and we're trying out the new armor that's coming in his update in the EX Solutions, which is this time the first EX Solutions was UC themed, and this is Freestar themed. So we're taking a look at.
Well, that's how it started.
That's how it started, and now it's just everything.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
um. So wow, there's a lot to this. Okay, so let's
So exit out, and then we can see
hold on. I was gonna
what
make
the color.
the. Okay, backpack. And these also have like the linings and all that kind of stuff too. Oh, see, this is nice. Oh my god, I'm always getting hit with this shit. All weather. Yay, thank you. I appreciate that. Pack mule, but I mean, you can be like, you could be a pack mule with all these
Yeah.
things.
The
That's
other
great.
thing, the bigger deal with the all weather is read that second thing, the one that you can't actually see in the UI.
Huh?
is 3x environmental power.
Mm.
So, um, you know how it'll say like when you're in bad weather, it'll say like it'll bleep and it'll say like your environmental is draining
Mm.
before you actually start getting hit with environmental damage. So behind the scenes, what that means is your suit, it has its own energy bar
Hmm.
of environmental power, and what this does is it multiplies that by 3.
Oh wow.
So you have 3 times the amount of time before you'll start getting hit with damage with the all
So
weather.
I can decorate my moon without getting bugged like every 10 seconds. Yay! That's great. Holy cow. All right. And then you got quality. Yeah, we're gonna do relic. Um, and then we got skins, and we're gonna go to blue. Oh, black metal. I missed that.
Yeah, now this is something I actually I'm going to talk to QA. Now, for those folks unaware, um, the Mantis armor and whatnot, that's coming in the 2.0 update. So, Sweet Pea has like a preview copy of it. There is a slight change to the black metal skin that I made.
Uh-huh.
I think it looks way better the way I did it. I changed the actual texture itself
Oh.
of the metal.
Mm-hmm.
It's got there's like a weird geometric pattern that has kind of a Starborn feel to it.
Huh. Indecisive.
Um,
Man, you're killing me with the I mean, I have that mod, but this would be tough to make. I mean, I guess this makes it balanced, right? Because you have to
yeah,
work to
the
get it,
idea
right?
is to try to balance it a bit. I mean,
Yeah. Now, is this
because
stacked
these are
if I put
powerful. Yeah, they're stacking buffs.
damn.
So
All right. Awesome.
this isn't something that you should be able to just, oh, it needs aluminum.
Right, right, right. Yeah, no, I get that.
It should be something like, so if you're just barely high enough level or something for it, it should be something where it's a resource that either you don't have and you have to go hunt down,
Yeah.
or a resource that you have so little of you really have to pick and choose where you're gonna actually use it.
Yeah. And do understand, folks, that I'm level 406, I think. So,
Right.
and 200 levels ago, I had all of this maxed. So I don't, I don't feel terribly cheaty for being able to do stuff. I usually do. So I always on my helmet put Headhunter, because that just makes sense to me. Um, yeah, we're gonna pull out some Terramorphs and kill stuff in a minute. So.
I always have at least 2 pieces of equipment that have acrobat, because it's
Yeah,
you got to fully negate that fall damage.
that's funny. Yep. Yeah.
I don't need to be walking around with a broken ankle all the time.
I usually, if there's an outfit that will take, I usually put it on outfits, the acrobat. Um, okay. Make sure I did this. Okay. So, I think I need to energy.
Don't forget to crank it all the way up to relic.
Oh, I'm going to. Pocket it. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh. Now, the one that I really like, and hey guys, I'm gonna show you, real quick, I'm gonna show you all the different colors. And if there's a particular color you want to see, let me know and I'll show it. So I bet the silver is really pretty. I'm gonna show that.
On the Mantis, the silver is pretty awesome.
Really? Okay, let's do.
I didn't
let's do the
expect it.
silver.
I didn't expect it to look as good as it turned out.
And I think the one isn't the one that I like, the cyan, one that looks kind of like a lighter blue, I guess.
Yeah, do that for the plating.
Okay, that's what I'll do. just like the stamina. The stealth thing, I don't really worry about. I'm kind of an in-your-face kind of. What's funny? Came from Elder Scrolls, and I played.
Bless you.
Yeah.
That was a sneeze, wasn't it?
I coughed actually.
Oh, okay.
Um. Let's see. The Okay, for this I always put Sentinel on my armor. But I played a tank, and then, but then my main character was a pet Zork, which explains why I enjoy Xenomaster so much. Because it's basically pet Zork. I mean, I mean, it basically is. Okay. Okay. All right. Got that. Oh, let me make sure I got. Okay, so I'm gonna do silver.
So you can do silver for everything?
Yeah. But yeah, if there's a particular color, it's like your favorite color, and you're like, oh my gosh, but I really want purple armor, then make sure you tell me, hey, show me purple, and I'm happy to do that for y'all. If only it was purple. Balance pack. What's funny? Yeah. There we go.
I was gonna say, because everybody has different color tastes. That's why.
Yeah.
I wanted to try to cover as many as I could.
Yes. I really like that oxygen thing that you put on it, though. That's great. Balance. We're gonna do Dark Star faster. Okay. We're gonna go kill some shit then. We're gonna show off these beautiful weapons that you have. Holy cow.
Yeah, the EX Laredo stuff. Those are fun.
Oh my gosh. And now, I've been testing his weapons for quite some time. So if you guys haven't put that together, those weapons that I have been testing, blowing landing parties of Watchtower up with, that they were made by this guy right here that we're talking to. If you haven't figured that out. Hacker. I usually do liquid cooled. That seems to be the biggest issue. Like when you're at the hidden temple and it tells you, that you're host. Okay. Peacemaker. So I do Peacemaker, Headhunter, and Sentinel. Yeah, all weather. I think that's great. Alright, Relic. Okay.
I always like to have one of the things I found, and that winds up being a little cheaty, is
cool.
Having 2 pieces of armor with armor plated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you forgot the backpack. That's not silver.
The backpack's not silver.
Is it silver?
I thought it was. I just
if
did
it is, then I need to adjust the skin a little bit.
Alright. I was gonna cyan. It's the light. Don't worry about it. The light. Hold on. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit dark, maybe? But, I don't know. I think it's fine. Cool. Alright. So, the weapons, these are my favorite too, but, so I have the Phasic Sword already done. The Marshall, which is my favorite pistol in the game. And the Desperado, which is like, I'm in a hurry and I don't want to deal with any shit. I don't have time for you, Bedlam. I'm gonna pull this out. And this is the one that I blow myself up with, like, at least once per stream. So.
You should do a couple hip. Make sure you do some hip shots with the Desperado so folks can see the
Okay.
particle effect a little better.
All right, let me do that. Yeah, I'm an aimer, I guess. That's from years of playing Skyrim and doing the bow. Good. Let's do a couple things.
What the?
Uh-oh. Baby's like, you're not even giving me anything to do. Oh, I turned Gorefield on.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You. Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna start turning into chunks.
Oh, there we go. Look. I got your blue,
Yeah, so if you take a look at those, yeah, so that's
Whoa.
that's one of the issues. It is an issue with Gorefield, and there we go.
Howdy.
If you turn on both Gorefield and the special effects for EX, you will encounter an issue where they kind of compete with each other for death effects. And so sometimes you can wind up with invisible stuff like that. If you turn off Gorefield and just have the EX on, then it'll only do the EX effects, and it won't have like, invisible guards.
So should I turn it off?
You can turn off Gorefield. But yeah, just go into the settings and say none.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Gorefield.
turn this all back off.
What's that?
Oh. Funny is they're all fighting each other. Oh! The Terramorph is... I mean, I didn't even notice he was there. Okay. So, let me see. Should go ahead and... Oh, you want me to... I'll make the other guns, too. Hold on.
Yeah, the judge. And the hangman.
Yeah. Gameplay option.
Don't forget the hangman.
I guess it's going to be at the bottom.
It's under Gorefield settings. And if you notice, so EX now has gameplay settings, and one of the most important things about that is it'll tells you what version of EX you've got. That's like one of the biggest problems with the creation site. I'm sure everybody's encountered, like almost everybody's encountered this at some point, where you'll go to update a mod and you think everything's fine, but it didn't actually update.
Okay, just turn it off.
Yeah, so you would go from high to none.
Okay.
You don't have to change any other settings
I was
on
looking at...
Gorefield.
I just wanted to show off the EX settings.
They were all the way up higher. You passed them.
Okay. Yeah, if you see them, let me... Oh, here we go. Okay.
And set it to 100%.
Okay, and that's all there is? That's the only one?
Yeah,
Okay.
currently that's the only setting I put in there. EX Solutions, and the idea here is to give kind of like a I guess it's kind of like a peachy Gorefield effect, if you will.
Yeah. Which I appreciate. I'm kind of tender about that kind of stuff, so I definitely appreciate
Yeah, and the I was a little more straightforward in terms of like clarity regarding what actually, how frequently it occurs.
Mm-hmm.
With EX though, it's only going to be on critical hit. It's only with EX weapons, and it's the percentage is based on literally what you what you set in there, right? So you can say like I only want it to happen 10% of the time,
Mm-hmm.
and that doesn't mean 10% of all EX kills. It means 10% of the, like if you crit kill somebody, it would be a 10% chance that it would do the effect, right? So if you say 100%, it's only 100% of crit kills with EX weapons.
Now you tell me how when you set
Oh,
up this
that phasic
gun.
blade, that'll do EX kills.
Oh, I have that. I already have that.
Yeah, and
Other-
it has
hold on.
insane critical hit chance.
Yeah, watch this. Oh, look, it matches my basic armor. Oh, look, it's like trying to get out of the way.
See how many? See, like it crits all the time. There you go.
Yeah, this might actually make me use melee weapons. Pretty cool. Ooh.
Yeah, I like that shower of sparks that is out of that one. And if you look, you see the visual distortion around
Uh-huh.
the dimensionally shifted remains.
Yeah, I wanted you to tell me how you like to set up the judge and the hangman. I was kind of hold on, let me get there. See, I just had my 20-pound cat, like, well, he's not 20 pounds, 15 pounds, just like climbed up on top of me here. All right, here we go. So tell me, oh, look at all I got a whole bunch of your guns. Let's see. Yeah, no, I love this. Like, let me tell you that I never use a melee weapon, and this I love. I absolutely love it. Oh, talk about the handle. There's something special about the handle of this.
Oh yeah, well, how I made this. Now the handle of that is actually a log hammer barrel.
Yeah, it's really neat. I mean, it's so unique. So.
The blade, as many would have guessed, is a wakizashi blade, but the way I did the texture for it, you can't see it, but the entire wakizashi is actually there. Because it's behind the scenes. It's all one 3D. It's all one 3D mesh. It's not two separate pieces or anything. So rather than going through the headache of editing the mesh, I just made a texture where the hilt and the handguard are invisible.
Wow.
So they're there, but you just can't see them.
That's neat. Okay. So, Laredo Hangman, like, what would you take?
Well, it's a slow firing sniper rifle, so just up the damage as much as humanly possible.
Okay.
As far as the magazine to pick, I usually go with penetrating rounds for that one, just because it's still silent. If you pick explosive rounds, it always carries that risk of
Being heard.
accidentally killing yourself. Also, the explosion is very loud, and so it defeats the purpose of a silent sniper rifle.
Burn to ash. Is that like something that's added for
That's
you?
a Gorefield thing. No, that was a Gorefield thing, and it's
Okay.
totally, yeah. That was. It's in there for so as not to ruin very ancient saves.
Gotcha. Let's see. I'm just gonna put. I usually
From
actually do
like the very
Sorcery
first
Time.
version of Gorefield. So for those who have been familiar with Gorefield since the beginning, before I figured out how to make it like dynamically apply to any gun, I the only way to get Gorefield effects was to add like a legendary mod to your gun to do the effects, and then you had to pick. All right, I want this gun to do burn, and I want this gun to do acid. So yeah, at first I did legendary mods, then I did this thing where you used like a consumable item. So you'd make a consumable item, and whatever equipped weapon you had would get dropped to the ground and modified. It was a bit clunky, but eventually I figured out a way to apply Gorefield effects dynamically to like any enemy with any gun based on like keywords on the gun. And the keywords are like words that are in the base game. So like particle guns will get, the particle gun death effect and so on. Laser weapons will do burn and so as far as the legendaries I put on the judge, I usually go with something that increases damage with consecutive hits, because you're going to hit so frequently that that's going to wind up doing a ton of damage. Because I think the one where it increases with consecutive hits, it tops out at 12 hits in a row, and you'll get 12 hits in like, I don't know, a tenth of a second. So it does quite a lot of damage really fast.
Blood on that. What's funny is that they say, "Hi, how are you?" Like, let's see, so this... Wow. That's funny, so it's kind of like quiet.
Okay. Hello?
Oh.
Yes? What?
Alright, let's go get some bad guys. Let's see. And I like that you kind of did like all the same kind of like ammo for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's the 3 kilovolt. The original EX weapons, the pistol does have the light fuses, which I always find that ironic that you can find a gazillion heavy fuses everywhere, but light fuses seem to be hard to find, even though I guarantee you the intention was for them to be easier to find and cheaper.
Right.
But I don't know, in my experience, they seem to be far less plentiful, mostly because enemies never carry them.
Your design, I like that you have a little bit of homage to the original outfit with that little cape, kind of, bit of a cape to it. Kind of cool. Alright, let's see. One of the reasons I chose this area this morning was because there's actually some POIs around.
I thought you were going to say because you can actually, there's actually some light.
Yeah, there's actually some light.
You can see things.
I can actually see. Oh, now the weather changes and it's like crap now. Okay. Let's see. I was gonna go here. Military training post or this. Forgotten supply bridge. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, we'll get to really see some.
Forgotten Frontiers.
Yeah. This. Abandoned. Oh, well, this is like right here. Let's do this one. And they're not pirates, so I won't get in trouble.
Oh, that's right. Your Crimson Fleet.
Yep. Doing a Crimson Fleet playthrough. But I'm also the Mantis. I'm complex. Oh wow, look at this place. I'm gonna go in with my favorite, the pistol. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go, hell with that, I'm gonna go. Wah! Alright, I'm gonna save so we don't have to start over if I die.
It's especially funny if you go in and you FaceTime. Do the time slow and start chopping people in slow-mo. Then you get like all the special effects in slow motion.
Alright, hold on. I think I unslotted that. Let's see. Oh, no, I got it. Ooh. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, he's got a, take his, hold on. Alright, we're gonna do, like, all of the research.
You're going down.
Oh, yeah? I got spacers, too, huh?
You could get into some real trouble with that, boss.
You can, like, literally take their clothes while they're still, like, pretty funny. Oh, hold on. Aid.
Oh, and a little trick so sometimes being in FaceTime can be annoying. Like if you're trying to open a door.
Door, yeah, yeah.
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 So if you have the boost pack ability, like the boost pack assault, where it slows down time when you hover. If you go and hover and then excuse me. Oh. If you go and hover and then like and stop aiming, it'll disable FaceTime.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll do it early. You'll still see the visual like, sparkles and stuff, but it won't be slow-mo anymore. Oh, that guy is a judge.
Yep, yeah, I was getting hit with it. Oh, he was in a rainbow.
What the?
Funny.
You know, that rainbow is not easy to generate.
Funny.
That was
Rainbows.
that is a color curve involving a very complex cubic spline. Yeah, if you stick around and watch the sparkles in slow-mo, they're really cool.
Oh. You'll have to stick around more.
So I think the
That
blue,
is cool.
The blue stuff is really cool in slow-mo.
Ooh. I'm gonna have lots of research. Oh. Oh. Jessamyn's like, got you. I got you, cat. All right, you have made like melee fun again, I think.
Still got a ways to go though with it. I do have some ideas that I want to try. I haven't figured out how to do all.
I think there's more melee stuff.
Well, there's a mono edge saber. Yeah, look at that. Did you see that dissolve?
Yeah.
Slow-mo? That's
Oh,
pretty
there it
cool.
is.
I wonder why the fused remains aren't showing up for you.
Oh no.
Yeah, there
They
should
do
be a little
sometimes.
yeah,
That's
like
weird.
it should be a little. Yeah, you should see a little blue ball.
Let's play before I make you.
Now we're in business.
Oh, baby's like, I got this, mom.
But you know, the fact that some people can have texture issues, like with conflicts with other mods and whatnot, very unpredictable texture issues.
Yeah.
as we've
Well,
seen in the
I
past.
can restart too, and they might just all show up. So.
Yeah, but I mean, just in general, I mean, like we all know that not every mod author is real careful about conflicts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there can be unpredictable,
What?
like
No.
texture conflicts and things like that can occur. And so that's one of the reasons why I put sparkle effects on these things. So that, you know, even if you've got some kind of conflict like that, those little sparkles will tell you where they are.
I'm gonna save and restart and see if that fixes it, because I did add some mods. I thought I did restart, but you know, I was also trying to get my coffee and do everything before. Oh, look, it rolled away. Funny.
Well, because they're balls.
Yeah, right. I just thought it was funny. Like, so it's
Yeah,
there. The physics and
yeah,
stuff
it's
is
actually-
working the same.
Yeah, it's a volleyball.
Oh, it's a volleyball. That's funny.
I
That's
took
funny.
a volleyball and gave it a completely different texture. It has, yeah, the texture it has is kind of like a rocky texture with like cracks in it.
Mhm.
That glow blue.
Show up. You know, it's funny because I love testing weapons in the range, but it is a different experience when people are shooting back at you. You know, I mean, and I don't know. Sometimes it seems like it's harder to kill the things that are in the wild. So I was like, well, let's
Well, yeah,
show it
because
off.
they're well, for one thing, they've got more, you know, options to dodge you and such.
Yeah.
Now, do you have Punish Me turned on in Darkstar?
Yeah, I play on extreme and punish me.
Yeah, see, that's a huge difference, right? Because with Darkstar's Punish Me setting, the AI is smarter, so it will use its surroundings. So they'll duck behind columns. They'll see how he instinctively just like ducked behind the doorway.
Yep.
So they'll duck behind doorways. They'll boost pack above you. If they've got buddies with them, they'll like wait under cover, and then their buddy will flank you.
Yeah, that's a different thing, man. I mean, oh, there he is. What the hell now? What's weird is I thought I saw it a second.
You're already dead.
Really?
Yeah, Darkstar made one enemy fight from the bathroom. Yeah, I've seen some wild stuff with Darkstar. I've seen where I killed a few of the few spacers, and the one spacer left just started running away from me, and I started chasing him down, and he stopped when he got to like 5 other spacers, and they held their ground. Like, yeah, it's wild how smart they are with Darkstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, doors and corners. Doors and corners. Gotta check them doors and corners. Can't go into a room too fast, kid.
Wait, shut up. I heard something.
For those unfamiliar, that is that's an Expanse quote, which among the community is you have to watch The Expanse if you're a Starfield fan.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I've watched like an episode of it, but I guess I just don't watch that much TV. But
Come and get it
The
down.
the first episode or 2 of The Expanse
uh-huh.
are really like a lot of exposition setup.
Okay. So it's not
It's kind of trying to introduce you to the
right.
And they've got that, like, there's a couple characters, there's a character here and there that I don't even think are in the books that they included just so that they could have a clueless character that somebody else explains things to.
Right. That's funny.
Miller, the detective on series, has that Earther partner that he's explaining things to.
Oh, uh-huh.
He's like, it's very, very clearly like the partner's definitely the same.
Like, what do you mean? What's going on? That's funny.
I don't understand this Belter language stuff.
What does that mean?
If you need the help, let me take something.
Oh, there we go. Got the boss chest. This is such a well done mod. The Forgotten Frontiers.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's
Great place to
This
show
is
off
it.
your guns. Really.
That mod, man. The detail that went into all the POIs on that.
Yeah.
It's so fantastic. It's good enough that it's so good that I would say that I'll go to a planet, with a mission or something like that, and when I'm looking around, if I see one of the POIs from Forgotten Frontiers,
You can just
I'll
go
just
do that
ignore it.
instead.
Yeah, we'll ignore everything else and just do beeline to that POI instead.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, the
Have
level
you-
design is great.
Have you seen, what was it, the Site C7, I think it's called?
Uh-uh.
It's a cave.
I haven't seen that yet. I think it's funny
I
that...
think it's called Survey Site C7. It's a tougher one to find, but I think one of the reasons why a lot of people don't see it is because it's a cave. It shows up on your,
Oh, it shows
compass
up as a cave. People don't do
And
the
then
caves.
Yeah, well then when you click on it in the scanner, it'll change its name to Survey Site C7. It is just a massive cave system with like these crazy multicolored crystals and like, I don't know, like, you know, all kinds of stuff. It's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, but I do need to mess around with my load order, so I'll let you know if that fixes it. I added
Okay.
a bunch of stuff and didn't. I didn't have time to like sit there and, you know, brood over my load order. So, which I definitely need to do. It's probably gonna take me like an hour. I did
Yeah.
not sleep well last night, so that was part of the problem. I was tired this morning.
One thing I guess I've learned, it's unfortunate, but as I said, you know, some mod authors, and it's definitely, it's not intentional, right?
No,
It's
I just think
a
they
type
don't
of thing-
know.
It's the type of thing you learn as you get more experience with modding,
Yeah.
especially if you work with other modders and you have, and you're interactive with the, other modders in the community.
Yeah.
You'll wind up learning things about, other mods that aren't necessarily going to be apparent in your mod, right? It's never going to show up as a bug for you, right? But for other
Right.
people, it'll show up. And the biggest one is conflicts, like the type of the types of things that can cause a conflict aren't necessarily going to show up unless you have those other mods, right?
Right.
So, and there's a bunch of mods out there that they don't do the best practices, right? They'll do things like they'll swap some base game assets or something, and instead of changing out objects in the creation kit, right? Like making new objects and then having those be used instead of like a base game asset or something like that. And that's where you get conflicts. But on the flip side, there are, some practices that a modder can do to minimize the chance that someone else will cause a conflict with them.
Yeah.
Rather, but they won't be as vulnerable to conflicts.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I found was, and I found this early on with Gorefield. So Gorefield had a conflict with enhanced blood textures. And and that's a very popular mod.
Yeah.
But one of the things about enhanced blood textures is that that was created before the creation kit was available. And so the modder created that, did it by creating his own textures and naming them the same thing as some of the base game blood decals. So they replace the actual texture files themselves for the blood decals. And that's an absolute no-no.
Right.
Like, you don't do that with modding. That's the easiest way to completely break other people's mods.
Right.
But I mean, he made it before there were any other options, right?
Right.
The creation kit it didn't exist, so he didn't have any other way to do it.
Right.
So in order to, and it wound up breaking all of the, like in Gorefield, when you do like kills, one of the most important parts of the effects is the blood splatter.
Right.
That happens, right? Like it coats the walls and floors in red. But I used the vanilla blood splatter decals for that. I didn't make my own. I just used the base game ones.
Right.
And so that's what caused the conflict, because his decals did not work well with that.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it made it goofy or it just didn't, or it because they're too detailed, the game would cull them, so they wouldn't even show up. So what I wound up doing is I took the base game decals and just simply copied them. I didn't change them. I copied them. I made copies.
Right.
And just changed the names of the copies, and my effects used the copies instead of the vanilla ones.
Okay.
And so even though I didn't change them, and even though I didn't make new effects, new decals for that, I had to reference copies of the originals instead of the originals, so that it would avoid that conflict that was out there. Now, a time where conflict avoidance went wrong was with the immersive looting.
Yeah, and I have that. that could be the problem.
No. So I got rid of the attempt to avoid conflict with it. I said no. It caused too many problems. So I'm just gonna, if it causes a problem, it causes a problem.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big problem. It was just it. So what would happen is, let's say you did a Gorefield effect on somebody, right? So now there's a bloody skeleton on the ground, right? Or something, or some other kind of corpse, and then you go do immersive looting on that. It would no longer be a corpse; it'd be somebody in their underwear or whatever. Right? So it's like, wait a minute, like I melted this guy, and now he looks fine. Right, or even worse, you use Gorefield and you blow somebody's head off. So there's a body with like a bloody stump of a head instead of a head, and then you do immersive looting and their head's back.
Oh.
Right? Their head got restored, right? And people would, it wasn't big complaints. But I realized, from an immersion standpoint, completely, utterly breaks immersion. So I thought, is there a way that I could avoid that? And so I tried a thing where it would detect. So I put an event check where on like unequipping armor, and if on an NPC, and if the NPC unequipped armor pieces and it they had either, like, if they had unequipped any of the Gorefield armors, then it would just re-equip the armor. So like if they had a skeleton equipped, and in the unequip event, the skeleton was unequipped, it would just re-equip it. Well, wouldn't you know it, people had other stuff that would conflict with that concept, and that caused a much bigger issue, because what would then happen is that it would get into an infinite loop where it would unequip, re-equip, unequip, re-equip, unequip, re-equip. So you'd see this enemy and they're like flickering back and forth, right, with the armor, and the game would slow to a crawl because the only thing it was able to calculate was the script. And what was even worse is that it would be happening for NPCs that weren't even visible. Like they'd be, you know, in some other room or whatever, or even on another planet.
Jeez.
Yeah. And so, yeah, there's some people whose saves were just like they, you know, like every 3 seconds it would like pause for 30 seconds. So it's just unplayable, completely unplayable at that point when they ran into that.
Yeah.
That was an utter nightmare.
So I guess, so what I'm doing is, I'm
I was just gonna say, like, so I learned at that point, like, there's only so many conflicts you can avoid.
right.
And you gotta pick your battles. So I won't ever do that again. I'll just say that.
Oh, hey, I got the Burninator. Get one of these.
Yeah, break out the Burninator. For that one, to get the best out of it, you definitely want to have Gorefield equipped.
Okay.
Gorefield turned on.
So, since I'm at the shops, talk about like where you can get these guns.
So So the EX guns, the EX02, the numbered ones like the 02, the 05, 13, and the 25, those will show up at advanced weapons dealers. And it's a rare drop, so it's not something where you're just gonna see it every time, right? If it shows up, there usually only be one, maybe two weapons there, and it's random.
So who's in it? So in case people are new to the game or whatever, like who's an advanced weapons dealer?
So there's actually two advanced weapons dealers on New Atlantis. One of them is hidden. One of them is the Centurion Arsenal, and that you can find that in the residential district.
Okay.
And the other is
there's
a
one.
secret weapons dealer in the well. So there's a guy in the well. He hangs out in the electronics shop, and if you talk to him, you can do a quest for him.
Yep.
And then once you do the quest, he opens up his black market weapons shop for you. And he sells advanced weapons. The other primary advanced weapons dealer you're going to encounter is on Neon. And that's, what is it? Something or other tactical.
Yeah.
The guy's his name is Frank Rennick, I think, and he's the one who's got the robot that got vandalized.
Yep. Neon Tactical. Let's take a look.
There you go. Yeah, Neon. Yeah.
Okay,
Neon
there we go. Mono. I've been looking for
Neon
this forever.
Tactical. And let's see. Yep. You got him. Oh wow, you got a cutlass. Those are they never show up.
Yeah, got a cutlass. Got a burninator and a cutlass.
Now the burninator shows up in a lot more places. You can get them in like Outland. You can get a burninator at One of a Kind Salvage in Nira. A bunch of places. I wanted to make sure that there were, with the burninator, I wanted to make sure there were tons of places you could pick it up.
Now, what about the apparel then? Like the space.
So the EX Ops armor and the armor you can find at UC distribution sometimes.
Okay.
And UC surplus. So there's a UC distro on New Atlantis, right? And there's a UC surplus in the well. There's also a UC distribution in Sidonia.
Okay.
Personally, I think there should be a UC distro in Gagarin because it's a UC colony, but there isn't one. As far as the update goes, and the stuff available in the update, the EX Laredo weapons can be bought at Laredo.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I got some. That was cool.
The other way you can pick up the equipment is on dead NPCs, right? So the EX Ops armor is you'll see high level UC Marines wear it. The Elite Mercenary, Bounty Hunter, and Trackers Alliance armor can be found on Spacers. Elite Crimson Fleet is found on Crimson Fleet, Elite Varun on Varun, and so forth. The new ones are a little bit different. So the Elite Shock Troop is not found on Spacers typically. It's actually found on, if you do the Ranger quest line, there's this group called the First. Right. And they will be equipped with the Elite Shock Troop, and they also carry EX Laredo weapons. So they can be found with any of the EX Laredo weapons: Marshal, Judge, Hangman, Desperado. You gotta really watch out for the ones with the Desperado.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you a funny story about that. So, you know how I have my Desperado set up, right? So, so I went into the Fairy Temple and that part where they turn into you and have your weapons.
Oh.
I spent an hour.
God.
I spent an hour trying to get by that. I have
Yeah,
never
see,
died so much because they would just boom. I was dead. One hit.
See, that's the trick with that's the trick with that part right there. What I always do is I go into there with the weakest possible weapon equipped.
I went in there with nothing
And
equipped,
then-
but if you have punish me on, and that's what I had to do. I had to turn all that off. That's how
Oh, so I still, even with punish, like when they get, so what they do is
They
they
just
cast
switched.
Inner Demon,
I just couldn't believe it.
and they'll switch weapons. But what I do is I turn on phase time and then immediately go into my inventory and switch weapons.
Right. Well, and that's what
So-
that's
and
what I was trying to
and
do.
that
but-
gives me, and that gives me the time to take them out before they can equip their new weapons and whatnot, and start shooting me. The other key is you go in there sneaking. So if you go into that room sneaking, and then hit phase time the second they appear, and just don't shoot all of them. You just look around for which one's the Starborn,
Right.
and then headshot the Starborn. If you headshot the Starborn while you're sneaking,
Well, yeah, and that was the problem. I
You-
just couldn't find the
you
guy.
get you'll get you'll typically get a critical hit with and then on top of that it'll be sneak attack damage and a headshot. So a lot of times it'll just one shot the guy. Especially if you're using like an EX-13 sniper or Mark II relic quality, or the Hangman.
And that'll. Oh my gosh! And then one time, I had the marshal, and one of the warden, the watchtower guys with the blue eyes, turned
You
into
made a
me.
duplicate?
Yes.
Oh, you turned it? Yeah.
And that's only happened to me one time, but yeah, he killed me. And I was like, "What in the world?" And that was my first introduction to wardens. I didn't know that they could do that. I mean, I guess it makes sense if they're like stealing Starborn powers, but I was like, wow. Huh. Trying to get rid of stuff so I can go get more stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll set up a burninator. You can tell me about that. We can go unleash some chaos with that. Oh, I really like
Yeah.
that.
Well, Burninator, a lot of folks may not realize it, who maybe saw the Burninator early on and didn't keep up with it, or maybe haven't bothered to look at the customizations on it. The Burninator has 3 different ammo, like there's 3 different projectile types. So you can do there's classic Burninator, right? That's that purple fire. But you can and it's a bit of a comedic mod, a little bit of paying homage to like a 1990s, early 2000s internet thing called Homestar Runner. For those few people familiar with it. But if you add the xenoacidificationators to it, then it shoots acid.
My gosh, that's funny.
If you which many have humorously referred to as the fart gun.
Oh.
if you equip it, you'll see why people call it that. The other option is to use ironic cryogenation and make it the cryonator instead. So it has 3 different modes: the burninator, the meltinator, and the cryonator.
Huh.
And if you have Gorefield turned on, it will do appropriate effects for each. So the Burninator will burn people. The Meltinator will melt them, and the Cryonator will shatter them. They'll turn them into ice, and they will shatter.
I don't want to lose everything, so I'm trying to keep the stuff I want to keep here. And I'm gonna keep a pirate one. Oh, I wanted to wait. I want to show this off first. Let's take a look at the new Ranger armor real quick. That.
So one of my favorite combos for the Ranger armor, in terms of color, it's just a personal preference because that's the way everything is with colors. I like the gunmetal with Viridian phasic plating. I think that looks pretty good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll give it a go here. Ugh, I have too much shit. All right, let's see. Elite. Is this the right one? Yes.
Let's say Elite Ranger.
I like that I don't have to change the basic plating, like that. It just goes with everything. I kind of appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna.
For the base,
get rid of some stuff.
For the base Ranger color, I think the Hellfire basic plating looks best. That's just my personal opinion. Either that or yellow.
I'm gonna keep the Shock Trooper too.
Shock Trooper is another one where the Hellfire looks pretty good with it.
Okay.
Because because you've got those kind of brown and bronze shades. So like the hot orange kind of looks with it.
I'm trying to get rid of some stuff just so I can do this quicker. All right. Raw. A couple of these things I do want to keep though. That I already kind of fixed up. Okay. Stump helmet, guys. All right, I'm gonna keep that. You have like.
Good old Gorefield.
I know. That's funny. Alright, I got that on. Okay, I think I already did that. Don't wanna. Okay.
Yeah, and for those eagerly awaiting Gorefield 2, I will not be getting rid of the stump helmet and the bloody skeleton and all that stuff, but you won't be able to just loot it from enemies anymore. You will have to craft them.
So how come?
But in the spirit of Gorefield, though, the crafting ingredients will be things like fragmented heads and internal organs and
That's so funny.
various miscellaneous body parts.
I like that you can mix and match stuff. I really hate that. 'Cause- okay. I really like the purple bounty hunter stuff.
We see now everything comes in purple.
Well, I know, that's great. Okay.
And like the Varun, for example, you can do purple and silver or purple and black.
Oh, I was gonna. Make it again. I just have so much stuff that I can't like move, so I'm trying to. Okay. Alright, cool. Now this won't have to like try to look through the list. Okay. Alright, E-phasic
Community,
painting.
do you have a stump helmet equipped? Is that what's going on? Did you actually equip it?
No, I was just looking at it.
Okay.
I think it
Oh,
just,
okay.
um, okay, so phasic plant, you said, what color did you like on that?
So, yeah, so on the Ranger armor, pick gunmetal, and then for the phasic plating, try Hellfire.
Gunmetal. Where's gunmetal?
So phasic plating, pick Hellfire.
Oh, all fire. Okay.
That's kind of like a hot orange.
Right. Okay, and helmet. Back. That's gunmetal. I like it. I like that. I like gunmetal. Sounds cool.
It's a
Okay.
dark gray.
Hmm?
The off color is black.
Okay. Oh yeah. There you go. That's really cool. Boy, there's a lot of variation you can do here then.
So there's that. Oh well, actually, the Hellfire looks good with the base Ranger. With the gunmetal, I like Viridian.
That's cool.
Then again, the gunmetal, you can pick any color to go with it, pretty much, and it fits. Because what winds up happening is that whatever color you pick, that's what pops. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So it
That's cool.
doesn't
I really like
conflict.
this one. I really like this one. Well, yeah, see, I'm gonna be mixing and matching.
One of the things that actually worked out, I think, really well with the Hellfire, if you kind of like zoom out and look in the range, try to catch it at an angle, you'll see the flow effect on the texture. Yeah, actually, yeah. Take a look at the boost pack view. So in the inventory, click on the boost packs,
Oh,
and then
okay.
just wait, and you'll see.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
See how?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I called it Hellfire, was because the animated effect is
It
more
looks like
visible with that
fire.
one.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's really neat.
Now the animated effect is there for all of them. It's just it tends to be more visible for some colors than others.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, and the animated effect is also there for the phasic blade.
I want to see what
And if
colors look like with this.
I'm not sure whether or not your version has this, but check if the phasic blade has abyssal,
Okay.
which is no, it's not black. I tried to get black to work, it doesn't. But if you pick abyssal for the phasic blade, the animation is very visible.
Oh. Oh, cool. Neat.
Say, yeah. It actually winds up almost being like a rainbow.
Yeah.
For the
Is there like an armor that matches that? Hold on, like for the phasic?
I don't know. Maybe the Astral Warrior.
Yeah.
Either that or perhaps just the white.
But you have like a little texture in there. I see that.
Yeah, see?
Neat. Let's try the white.
Yeah, so the reason why I said Astral Warrior is because the other texture is a different color, and so the like flow effect shows up more.
Uh-huh. Huh. Kinda cool though. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, see, when it's the same color, it kind of drowns out the flow.
Yeah. I think I do like Astro Warrior best. You know, we're playing Barbies. It's okay. Don't judge us.
Try Viridian. See, I really like Viridian.
Viridian.
Well, with the darker, like with either a black or the gunmetal, I would say Viridian looks pretty good. I think.
Yeah.
It's a very pale blue green.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. Actually, I probably like that one best. Nice.
It's got a greenish tint, but it's very pale.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, it's not quite white, right? It's white with like this tiny little greenish blue tint.
All right, tell me how to set up the Burninator.
All right, so Burninator. Well, let's just try classic Burninator for now.
Okay.
Give it the most powerful. Let's see, scroll down. Yeah, I mean, laser sight's kind of silly. This there is a joke, right? You need a laser. Like, really, you're gonna put a laser sight on a
Laser.
flamethrower? Yes, let's put a laser sight on our flamethrower for exact
Burned ash.
destruction. No, yeah, no, don't do
use
burned
it?
ash on the set. No, don't. Yeah,
Okay.
that's.
What should I set
nuh-uh.
it to? What would you set it to?
Do. Yeah, so you're gonna want the biggest magazine possible. So quad mag.
Okay. See, you got the mod author telling you how to set it up. This is what you want. Okay. What else?
Ultra rapid. Or actually, even better, do I think it's Evangard Mark II. Yeah, Evangard 2.
Okay.
Do an Evangard 2 on that one.
Okay. So for 3.
And just nothing that changes the damage type.
Okay.
So like a titanium is fine, or just don't do Evangard 3 because it says it can change the damage type.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Scout's fine.
Scout.
Yeah.
Okay. 4.
Right. And then most importantly is like, so it right there, yeah, for core you want just whatever gives you the most damage. So I believe it would be, for your level, it would be, now keep going.
Basic, right?
I think phasic. Just keep going. Make sure.
That's it. Transdimensional. Okay, it looks like phasic.
Wait, check
Oh,
transdimensional. and
yeah,
look at-
transdimensional.
Yeah, I think that one's the biggest.
All right, plasma, acidification.
Yeah, so let's start with the regular plasma emitter.
Okay.
All right, and then make sure Gorefield is turned on.
Okay.
So folks can see the combo. That works really well with that combo.
All right.
So the Burninator, for those who don't know, has recharging ammo.
Like a
So-
cutter.
Yes. So, all you have to do is just, stop shooting and wait, and it'll recharge. But what some people may not realize is that they still, behind the scenes, have a magazine, right? So, increasing the magazine size will allow you to shoot shoot more before it empties. But recharge time doesn't change, right? So, if you go from having 100 shots to 200 shots, and it takes a full second to recharge 100 shots, it still only takes a full second to recharge the 200. So that's why like magazine size is extremely powerful for something like the Burninator.
All right. No, so I was
In
checking
fact,
out
I
those
think
new...
you can even get to the point where the magazine size is so large that it's hard to actually drain it. Now, do you have the Gorefield effects turned on?
Yeah.
The great. You cannot be here.
You will wind up with a bunch of burnt skeletons now.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
Oh, turn off overkill.
Okay.
Overkill. Yeah, so that's a known... it's a defect in Gorefield that no one wants me to fix with rapid fire weapons and overkill. Where it continues to do... So they're dead, and before it can actually register... before it can actually like make them gone, you're hitting the body as it's dissolving, causing more and more Gorefield effects to stack. And it just keeps exploding.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the
So,
Burninator
turn
hits
this off.
so fast that yeah, like we've done stuff where we've filled entire rooms with body with like internal organs and such.
Wow.
Chinan's breath. What was that?
They're funny because they're fighting each other. That's funny.
There you go.
Funny. All right, let's try the different one.
Yeah, do ironic crionation for the next one. We'll do the melting ones last. Yeah, our last one will be the good old fart gun.
Okay, so what am I changing?
So the emitter.
The emitter. Okay.
Yeah, and the only thing it'll do is just change the damage type.
Okay.
So the plasma emitter does damage type fire.
Uh-huh.
It does, yes, it does ballistic and energy, but it also does damage type fire. The cryonator will do damage type cryo, in addition to
Alright. Wait,
ballistic and
where's
energy.
the first guys? I like killing them. That's like gross. Funny.
So there should be,
Oh, so this is like ice kind of.
yeah,
Oh, that's cool. So it looks a lot different.
yeah. And the
Wow.
remains are frozen.
Hostile.
Oh, I think I like this a lot better actually. Kind of neat. Bro. That's a decal. I've seen that decal.
Hell yeah.
That? Oh yeah, that's from that's a Gorefield decal. I call that one brain splatter.
Gross. Look at how it blows everything aside. Oh my
Eyes
god.
on hostile.
Yeah, and if you look, you see how it coats everything in ice like that?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I think is really cool with the Burninator version of it is when you burn a skeleton, when you burn somebody to a skeleton, the Burninator itself places like a burnt ash decal on the enemy as you're hitting them. And so what winds up is their armor gets coated in ash, and when they're a burnt skeleton, you wind up seeing I call them ash ghosts. There's a transparent ash outline of where their armor used to be, and inside of it is the burnt skeleton.
That's so funny. Oh. Alright, let's do the last one.
Big mistake.
Yeah, you can keep your trash talk to yourself. Funny. I'm like really excited to hear how you would set it up. I mean, I think that's cool. Okay, so xenoacidification.
Come on, you gotta pronounce it correctly. It's xenoacidificationators.
Oh, acidification.
Xenoacidification.
Gotcha.
Dude, I have trouble pronouncing it. And that creates a meltonator.
You are not allowed here.
Well, its metamorph isn't gonna get melted.
I think it's funny how the gross. Might just hide and let them fight each other for a
The
second.
great serpent knows what heretic is about.
Oh, baby's like, I got it. Jeez. That's weird that it says that
The
it's...
serpent shoot.
Oh, wow, look at that. Wonder why it says
I will
stolen.
lead you through.
Not like him. That's cool.
Heretic.
Just calling the Heat Leech a heretic. Heretic! That's all I got. That's the only thing I know.
Everything's heretic.
I know.
Your corpse shall feed my.
Gross.
Engaging hostile.
Your judgment is at hand.
What is that?
See, when you immersive loot, what happens if you immersive loot a skeleton?
Heathen,
Sick.
prepare for judgment.
What is
See? You know, and then it,
oh, 'cause it doesn't do it. Yeah.
yeah.
Come
see?
to die, have you?
Bloody skeleton clothes. So you're not going to be able to do. You'll have to make it. Is that right?
Your corpse shall feed the great serpent.
I'm not gonna bother trying to interfere with immersive looting. But immersive looting isn't one of the things is like it's not necessary with Gorefield because for one thing,
It's just
the
auto
loot
loot.
appears. Yeah, it all of the loot when you Gorefield somebody and they turn into like a bloody skeleton, all of their loot, including what they were wearing, is available on their body. So, like Gorefield will basically does immersive looting for you. But on top of that, you can even turn on auto loot with Gorefield. And with the auto loot Gorefield setting, you'll automatically loot everything they have the second you kill them.
Yeah. Just seeing.
Which is actually honestly I think it can be wind up being a nicer feature than like the scavs auto loot. Scavs auto loot, you have to like walk by stuff and it like loots things one at a time in the background. The Gorefield auto loot, you don't have to be anywhere near them. You can, if you snipe them from a distance, you auto loot what you just killed. So you don't even have to be anywhere near them.
All right, let me see if I got the stuff. I'm just curious. See if I have anything that says pirate.
Yeah. So you just see when you do immersive looting now.
Uh-huh.
What? Yeah, when you click on the strip, you'll notice they don't have any pirate gear. Watch.
Okay, yeah.
Right, because
Because you already
you
got
already
it.
looted it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see it getting added. Funny that it's adding ecliptic stuff. It says.
That's because that message is
Old.
delayed. Yeah, like it's going through a list of like 100 things that you just equipped that you looted. So
Gotcha. Wow.
I think I changed one of the later. I'm wondering if maybe you don't have the most recent
latest
version of Gorefield, because I know actually one of the things I changed with the auto loot was to make it.
Oh, thank you for following. Gotta follow. Thank you.
I changed it so that it's silent,
Uh-huh.
which means that it won't show a notification because of what you're seeing right now. Like, I call that notification spam.
Gotcha.
like you know, you ever use like elemental pull in a cave that has a million resources, and you're just sitting there,
Yes.
and it's like, all right, I don't need to know all 750 different resources that I just pulled.
Yeah. I guess when I saved it, remember when I saved it? No, it's when we were having that issue and we were trying to figure it out. And I did a save without it. I lost all of my research because I had everything. So
Right. Yeah.
that's okay. We got the basement here to do everything. Pretty nice. Okay. So this is the last.
Now, the Ranger armor. So, one of the things with the Ranger armor is it takes. So, if I'm not mistaken, the Ranger armor the research for Ranger armor takes regular Ranger armor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. And if you've completed the Ranger quest, now mind you, that means completed it in this particular universe, not just ever. Right. If you've completed the Ranger quest, then Shepard's store in Aquila will sell Ranger armor.
Wonder if these guys will ever have.
Never seen a ship like.
The first will never have Ranger armor.
These are 3-star Rangers.
No, they're not gonna.
They're not going to. Funny.
Now the first will have Laredo weapons. Yes, Laredo weapons.
The first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the basement, but it seems like I only ever get the judge, like this one.
It's just more common.
Yeah, it's just more common.
Yeah, the issue is that it's based on roll.
Huh.
So you may have noticed, you know, like when you encounter enemies, it'll say something like, you know, pirate charger or like ecliptic officer or something like that, right?
Right.
So different, you know, all the different factions, they all have different they're not so much ranks as they are roles. And the most common role, your typical grunt, carries assault rifles.
Right.
So like Their loot list will include things like a Beowulf or a Tombstone or, you know, like an AA-99. So the Judge falls in the category of an assault rifle, so it's in that list. You know, it's in there with, you know, all the other assault rifles.
Yeah.
Along with an EX-05, for example. If you're fighting a Charger, Chargers will be equipped with melee weapons and sometimes shotguns.
Oh, hold on. So, Bruno, hey, this is a EX Solution Systems, and we're talking to Wurblebeep, who is the creator of Gorefield, obviously, and
EX Solutions.
And EX Solutions, and the Burninator, which we were just checking out too. So, yeah. If you have any questions about the mod, let us know.
Yeah, so I'll reiterate about what the EX solution does, because
yeah,
it adds so much. It's really hard. It was hard to summarize in the mod description. It adds a whole jillion different armor sets, new armor sets. They have new look. Most of them are based on vanilla models, but very, very different texture. So it isn't just a recolor; it's a full-on retexture, totally different materials. And it adds a bunch of new weapons, and the weapons are all custom made. They're not, you know, like reskins or anything of anything original. And the new weapons also have custom particle effects, custom projectiles, different sounds. And all of it is geared at higher level play. So, like, the idea is to extend the vanilla gameplay beyond, you know, your typical like level 70. And it piggybacks off of Darkstar. So if you have Darkstar, all of the EX stuff it doesn't require a patch. It's Darkstar compatible from the get-go. So if you don't have Darkstar, then it'll just be regular EX stuff. So you'll see like Elite, and all of this is craftable with research. But if you have Darkstar, then you can, just like other stuff in Darkstar, you can turn these things into Mark IIs, and then pick your quality level.
Right.
So
I'm excited about the idea of changing the colors.
Looking swell today, Cop.
Yeah, Jessamine likes it.
Let's check out the new colors on the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
So,
Ooh. Oh, I love that blue you did. Oh man.
yeah, and now
Wait,
if
let me
you like
look at the
purple, but
default.
you would
Hold
prefer a black tone, there is a purple
What's up?
black.
Wow. Good night. How am I gonna
You can scroll
decide?
down. There's tons. Yeah, keep going down.
Wow. Look at all the different choices. Okay. Kinda dig that, really.
Hey, Cop.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the blue.
Blue or blue black?
I like it the way it is, so I think I'm gonna.
With the silver?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of black suits, so I was kind of happy to have something that wasn't black, you know, once in a while.
You looking for something?
Okay, so
Well, you know, I mean, a lot of the base game stuff is all kinds of weird ass colors,
oh, you know what?
and
Keep it.
looks way better in black.
Yeah.
That I think with the blue armor, where it says blue, not Astral Warrior, I think the blue
I knew
phasic
you'd get
plating
bored
looks best
without
for
me.
that, because it's
Yeah.
like that's a deep blue, like a, you know, not a navy, like just a nice deep blue.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for interrupting my daydream.
Funny. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at this first, and then what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, definitely don't use Viridian. I don't think matches with it.
Gosh,
Kinda
I
clashes.
really like that color blue. Okay.
Need me for something, boss?
I tell you, when I see you scrolling through a giant list like that, now I understand the benefit of having the icons and everything working.
Yeah. Yep, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the icons.
That, and I gotta do some, make sure I do previews for everything.
You know, what's nice about it is I just discovered how to talk to Marv, because he's the one that turned me on to the paint.net, and I've been doing them in there, and it's not hard. It's actually, I mean, it was so easy that it kind of pissed me off how easy it was. I'm like, are you kidding me? I've been doing it like this, and that was like a total pain in the butt, and this is like actually easy. So
Let me tell you, there's some stuff
This is
I've been
pretty.
talking to Angry and some other folks, and some of the Blender tricks and whatnot. Oh my god! Like there was this thing in Blender called Symmetricize that I didn't know anything about.
Huh? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the next couple months, I think we're all going to be learning a lot of stuff, because we're figuring out stuff and then telling each other about it. So
Hey, thanks for interrupting my daydream.
Skin. Yep.
yeah, there we go.
If you wanted to really match with the plates and whatnot, I would pick blue, but I do like that cyan,
I just like things
especially
to look a
especially
little
on the
different.
phasic blade.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
Cool. All right. Oh, hey, the stuff does go away eventually. Oh, there it is. Look,
You're gonna break your back looking all that around.
I got the stones.
Well, that's the dimensionally phased one. You never had a problem with that one.
Oh,
It was
okay.
the fused remains that for whatever reason weren't showing up. Oh, and if you're curious what that actually is, like what the model is for that,
Uh-huh.
that's an authentic manifold or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I recognize it. That's funny.
You can pick them up, not like in your inventory, but like if you click and hold,
Yeah,
you can like pick them up and toss them.
that's funny.
I actually like picking them up and throwing them across the room and see the little sparkle there.
Man, it's pretty cool that you can kill Terramorphs with like a couple hits.
Yeah, it's the crit rating on this sword, man. It isn't so much the damage, it's the crit rating.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
Because
Gosh.
it's besides having a high crit rating, like a crit rate, it also has like I think he gave it like a 5x crit multiplier.